GameSense just got tapped, ladies and gentlemen. The best HVH CSGO hack to ever grace existence. Goodbye, Skeet 2000 something to 2021. Meanwhile, we got Aimer just out here laughing in the corner because it's a free Skeet weekend for everybody. Free Skeet raining from the heavens, lighting matchmaking on fire for decades to come. Please say it isn't so, Flicks. Well, let's slow down, ladies and gentlemen, and see how did we get to this point exactly. But first, I'm your pal Flicks. Subscribe or I show everyone your homework folder. Alright. Well, I put this off for a decent bit because it's not as popular as when it happened to OneTap. You can check Google Trends. Google Trends does not lie. OneTap's more popular. I remember I had a vid out in like a couple of hours when it happened to OneTap. But for those of you that are normal people and don't keep up with HVA cheating drama, even if you do, this was like pretty low key to be honest with you. I'll give you the short rundown. If you do already know this though, I do have timestamps below, okay? So Skeet or GameSense or whatever you want to call it, it got tapped a few weeks back by a group that have done this to some lesser, smaller known private cheats like NanoSense, which by the way, some people name their cheats really odd things. NanoSense, small sense, what? But back on topic. So this group apparently has some sort of connection with Neverlose. We can skip over this a bit. It gets kind of hazy here. It's either that Skeet went clean house on everyone from Russia, or they just banned Neverlose alpha users, mods, etc. It's pretty unclear. Like I said, it's not even clear what kind of relationship the group that tapped it has with Neverlose. It's weird. Generally because of how autistic HVH is. The community was generally split down the middle when it first happened, with people that put some effort looking into it saying it's legit, like me of course, and even some people that just generally like, oh look, it looks legit. And then you had the fanboys denying it and posting memes of Neverlose tapped. Yeah, that actually happened. I was like looking, I was like, huh? At the same time, it happened to Evolve also, but Evolve was popular for like 1 week, I think, in 2020 or something, and then nobody ever used it again. Oh, and the wrinkled old great grandfather of the legit cheating community decided to actually do something for once and waged a war against Skeet, then turned around and shot his own video in the foot by using the C word. That's why I didn't. It's bad. It's bad. It can get you in trouble. Alright, I think we're all caught up now, so we can fast forward to yesterday when it actually launched. So they launched the Tap Skeet for 35 bucks. Who in their right mind is paying 35 bucks for a CSGO cheat? Well, apparently over 2,000 people, as it turns out. People just hammered their webpage servers, which isn't a surprise actually. It happened with Zeus also. If you guys remember Zeus, I doubt anybody does. A lot of the new people in HVH are actually new since the game went free, even though it's not free anymore. It's kind of weird. If anyone remembers Zeus from 2018, it was like the cheat. When they relaunched in 2019, their servers were also hammered due to how many people wanted it. For those hoping it would launch for free like OTC V2 or OTC V3, well, get juked, nerd. You forgot that people were willing to pay hundreds to thousands for invites for Skeet, which most of the time ended up getting them banned because you can't sell invites, which was absurd even back then. I don't put in that much effort into caring if an admin sells invites or not. I just don't care. It's legit practically the same as anything else. Skeet's like slightly better if you take into account scripts and a proper config and playstyle. You can do like a low delta anti-aim and a decent auto hit chance. Even though I don't think low delta is popular anymore. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's kind of like more, I guess, advanced HVH, kind of meta HVH. Now I have to edit that out. God damn it. Got choked. So the fact that it's popular came from it being private. To remind everyone that has been in the community for a long time, just because a cheat's private doesn't make it good, you know? Fanta was popping off in popularity when it was private, and then when it went public, well, I don't even know if it's still a thing anymore. It's funny. Skeet's not going public. Also, it's a weird comparison, okay? Regardless, Skeet's going to seem like absolute dog for the people that bought the tapped version, because believe it or not, if you can't config a one-tap config to the point that you think that one tap is garbage, then you fail at configuring Neverlose to the point of thinking it's garbage. no matter what, no matter how high of a pedestal you're putting Skeet on, it's not going to fix you playing horribly or not knowing how to config. It's not just an answer to everything, you know? And so we get to the aftermath. So while the people that released the tab version of Skeet are making pretty decent bank off of it, like really decent. If we assume all 2,000 people bought it at 35, I don't know, I'm gonna do some quick math. I think it's like 70k, I think. Watch me completely wrong. It's not as much as they could have made, because from what I've heard, they're only using Ethereum and some other weird crypto instead of Bitcoin. I don't understand why they aren't using Bitcoin, because I'd argue it's more stable than Ethereum, but whatever. But I understand why they can't have other popular methods, though. Anyways, due to how low and badly advertised it is, like, I generally don't think they care. I think it's just a middle finger to GameSense, if anything. You have groups of people now actually reselling it at a $10 markup, $20 markup, $30 markup, even maybe a $100 markup. Let's be real here. People might get real greedy without actually saying they're reselling it. They claim they released it, etc. I actually ran into this by accident yesterday. I was just scrolling. I didn't have any care in the world that had this giant banner advertisement in a couple of sites which I check out. They're practically marketplaces for cheats for other games like Rust, Rainbow, Valorant, because I do not every game I record, not every game I cheat and I actually record in, because some games it's a lot more complicated. So I found it funny and screenshotted it. I'll put it up on the screen, which if you actually do end up clicking the banner, it says 45 instead of 35, which just doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, and they said that Skeet costed $5.20 a month, which it never did. It was always 20. So nice meme. I wonder how many people fell for it. I obviously didn't buy it to see if it was legit or not, because I'm not brain dead. Then I wake up this morning and have people literally sending me this tabbed Skeet in DMs. Where do I even begin with this? You think that people are smart enough not to fall for this, right? Right? It's like my general mentality. In the past week, I kid you not, we've banned 50 people off my Discord server because we had this cancer spreading everywhere. Look, I'm quitting I'm quitting Steam. Click my trade link for free skins. How dunce is part of the cheating community. There was even a Reddit post, I didn't actually read it, about something similar with the tap Skeet. First of all, if you're paying $30 for a cheat in CSGO, which is apparently going to go down in price either way, apparently, not sure about that, then you're practically a loser. For 1 point, you're paying $35 for a CSGO cheat. That's nearly 2 months of one tap or never lose. That's a yikes for me. And 2, if it's going to go down like next month, then you just paid for, beta access of a tap cheat. Huh? Save that up for a month or two and get yourself a cheat for a better game to play, like Rust or Rainbow Six. Rust might be a bit more expensive, though, to be honest with you. And second of all, use some common sense. No one's going to send you a free cheat over Discord DMs or free skins. You generally don't want to click anything from anyone. I mean, like, it could be the most harmless thing. You'd be like, yeah, no, nah. Unless you've known them for a couple of years. Even then, who can you really trust? Are they really among us? That meme would have done so much better like last year. I just came up with it right now. As for me, well, I'm not going to use it. If I didn't use OTC, what makes you think I'd use the tapped GameSense? It's almost like there's a running theme here. Can people put it together? Comments, I trust you, put it together. 100%. I'll reply if you get it right. If I remember, probably not. So yeah, I just can't put my finger on. Anyways, that's about it. Peace, ladies and gentlemen. Stay amazing. Also, so listen, I don't really feel like hearing myself talk for 15 minutes. I think I made like 2 mistakes and like I coughed or like something. That's probably gonna stay in. I did this enough when I actually made content for other games, and now part of my script is actually blocked, so I'm just gonna freestyle it. I'm not editing this. Yeah, I also, like I said, I made a script, but now it's blocked because I just got a pop-up, and like I don't want to close it. So yeah, nominate me for Supreme HVH God 2021. You know, tapped Skeet is probably not going to be everywhere. Heck, it's not even popular on YouTube, which is really odd because I think OTC got like 100k views in the first day for people that actually managed to get it out first. Now, fucking Meme Hop had it before everybody else. and it still wasn't that even that popular. I don't get it. I generally do not get how it wasn't more popular. I'm gonna eat some jelly beans because of how sad I am. Really surprising. I would thought it would have been like too popular. Now it makes sense. It's kind of like the really loud small part of the community that fanboyed getting Skeet invites and paid ridiculous prices. Because think about it, if you sell something for $1,000 and only 10 people buy it, you've still got 10K, right? Makes so much more sense now. Alright, I put you through enough me eating jelly beans. Peace, ladies and gentlemen. How long was this? So 10 minutes. Perfect.